Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Cosmic Botanicals Collection from Victoria's Secret. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Victoria's Secret just released some new limited edition fall body care, and this video will focus on the collection called Cosmic Botanicals. I reviewed the other collection, which is called Golden, in my previous video, and will link that in the description box if you want to check that out. The Cosmic Botanicals collection features 4 new fragrances, and it's described as out-of-this-world scents where fall fruits meet botanical spices with notes of iris petal, cedar woods, and ruby apple. I picked up all 4 of the fragrance mists, but I only have 3 of the lotions because my local store didn't receive the 4th lotion. The packaging for this collection is dark with some nice vibrant pops of color. They mixed in some florals and other designs that go along with each fragrance, as well as what looks to me like a starry sky kind of accent. I do like the moody colors, but I think that the fragrance mist bottles are a little bit plain. But I think that the lotion packaging is a little bit more elaborate and eye-catching. So now let's go ahead and get on to the review and see how this compares to the Golden collection. Let's go ahead and start with Night Glowing Vanilla, which comes in the dark purple bottle. And this has notes of vanilla bean, iris petal, and pink pepper. And this one starts off with a soft, warm vanilla, and there's also a lot of powderiness from that iris, which I think combines really nicely with the vanilla. There's also some spiciness from that pink pepper, and it does have some sweetness, but overall it's not a super sugary sweet scent. It's really more of a powdery, spicy vanilla. But I did find that as it dried down, the spiciness started to fade, leaving a lot more sweetness behind it. I do really like this one, and I think if you like powdery scents, especially powdery vanillas, that you would really enjoy this. I think that the spiciness gives it a little something extra, but I do like how it dries down a bit on the sweeter side. The lotion for Night Glowing Vanilla also smells really good. It's warm, sweet vanilla, and it also has the same spiciness from the mist, as well as the powdery feeling. I do feel like the mist initially smells a bit sweeter, whereas the lotion is more warm and almost a little woody. But the lotion does become sweeter and less spicy over time, leaving a really sweet, powdery vanilla. And overall, I really think that this is a great scent. Next up is Star Smoked Amber, and this comes in the ambery brown bottle. And this has notes of amber dahlia, marshmallow musk, and crackling cedar. And this is also a warm scent with a good amount of woodiness to it. The amber dahlia is soft and it's dominated by some of the other notes. I am getting a very toasted marshmallow vibe as well, but it's not overly smoky. It just has a hint of that burning wood quality, followed by a sweet, creamy marshmallow that also has some lightness to it. So I think that's probably where the musk is coming in. I do really enjoy this one, and I think it has a darker quality to it than VS's other recent marshmallow scent, Petal High, which was much more light and fruity. And as far as the lotion for Star Smoked Amber, I feel like it has less of the floral note, but I am still getting that toasty wood feeling to it, and it's overall sweeter and creamier than the mist. So I really love the lotion, but I also really enjoy the fragrance mist, so I think together they're a really great pair. And I have to say, this is reminding me a little bit of Commodity Velvet with that kind of sweet, smoky, marshmallowy feeling. That one has rose in it as well, but these are giving me kind of that same vibe. And then I have Moon Spiced Apple, and this one comes in the red bottle. And this has fragrance notes of ruby apple, maple sugar, and crystal ginger. And this one starts off very strong. I'm definitely getting a lot of that ginger, as well as the apple and sweet maple. And I think that this one smells a lot like food, and it's kind of a mix of spiced apple cider and sugary maple syrup. It does feel very fall, but I just don't know if I would wear this. I think it's a bit too strong and food-like for me. While I like gourmand scents, this is just not the kind that I would reach for. And it does seem to have good lasting power. It was still pretty loud after several hours of wear. So unfortunately, I don't think I would recommend this one, at least for people who tend to like scents that are more sweet and subtle and less like food like me. And as I mentioned, I don't have the lotion for Moon Spiced Apple because it wasn't available at my store, which I'm actually kind of glad about now because I don't really care for this scent, so I probably wouldn't want to use the lotion anyway. And the last scent in the collection is Sky Blooming Fruit, which comes in the purple bottle. And this has notes of apple flower, sparkling moss, and fresh sage. And this one has a more clean, fresh quality than some of the others in this collection. It feels quite earthy and green, and the sage brings in a very herbal feeling. The apple flower is bringing a subtle, fruity apple scent, but it does feel more floral than fruity. And after it dried down, the apple came out a bit more, and I did like the scent a little bit more then, but it still has more of an herbal quality than I care for. And I think that this is the most unisex or masculine leaning scent in the collection. And moving on to the lotion for Sky Blooming Fruit, the apple does seem more prominent here, and it was a bit less earthy, but I do find that there's still some of those moss and sage, kind of herbally green notes. So I don't really care for that part of the scent, and I just don't see myself wearing either the mist or the lotion for this scent. I just find that the apple blossom isn't enough to compensate for the other notes that I don't like. Overall, I have kind of mixed feelings about this collection. I am glad that these are all new scents and it's not comprised of flankers, but I only really find I enjoy two of the fragrances. I really like Night Glowing Vanilla with its spicy yet sweet, powdery vanilla scent, as well as the sweet, creamy toasted marshmallow and star smoked amber. So I would definitely recommend both of those fragrances. I can't really pick one or the other. I kind of go back and forth, but I just really like both of them. The other two I think were kind of disappointing. Moon Spiced Apple is just too heavily spiced apple cider like for me, and I don't know that I like maple in my body care. And Sky Blooming Fruit may appeal to those who like earthy or herbal scents, but as someone who prefers more sweet and fruity scents, it's just not for me. So that's it for my review of the Cosmic Botanicals collection from Victoria's Secret. Let me know what scents you're interested in trying and what you think of this collection. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.